This is a disaster for the San Diego Padres as a horrible, horrible game overall might reveal massive holes in this team. Let's talk about it. Hi, welcome back to another episode of Padres Digest with your host, Andrew. Today sucked. Today sucked. It sucked. It was awful. It was horrible. It sucked. Like I said, let's talk about it. Please subscribe, as always. Make me feel better by pressing a single button. This past 2,100, I think. I don't know. Whatever. My brain is fried. I had to watch a horrible game. I'm tired. It is miserably hot. And I recorded in my garage, so there's no AC whatsoever. So, happy Friday, everybody. So I guess AJ Cassavell doesn't want to report on this game, and that's okay. I don't blame him. So no recap from him. But after tonight, lost 15-20. I can't even read today. Padres after tonight loss are 15-23 versus teams over 500. Won't be in the playoffs long at all against teams that are over 500. It's a doomer take, right? So basically, what we're going to be covering today, I guess I could have said this soon. Obviously, Nick Pivetta a little bit, right? But Tatis Jr. is a scorching hot take right now. I just made a video talking about why Tatis has actually been pretty good this year. And I'm going to present you a lot of doomer takes, and I've seen a lot of doomer takes, but I want you to understand he's still good. I'm not making excuses. He has played horribly, right? I'm not saying he hasn't played horribly. I guess I can just show you right now. I'm not saying he hasn't played horribly, but if you think he's a bad player, that is absolutely insane to me. The last 7 games, a 103 average, 9 strikeouts. Last 15 games, 213 average. Last 30 games, 257. But his on base was really good. So he hasn't looked great recently. We've seen that, right? And his numbers this year don't look as good as they have been. But again, on base percentage, pretty good. OPS, pretty good. Has been better. Obviously, the slug is not the same as it has been or should be. If he does figure out his slug, he could, again, like we said in the video I made a while ago, he could be generationally good, right? But I see a lot of doom. Let's just read it. I'll get back to that in a sec. Tatis does not look like a happy fella recently. That is true. But also, like I showed you in the introduction, man is getting rattled a lot by horrible pitchers, right? Like, he has been thrown at more than I think almost any player in the league. I don't have a statistic to back that up. I just feel like it. But yeah, today some light boos for Fernando Tatis at Petco after his second strikeout and an 0 for 4 night. Don't know I've ever heard that here. To boo Tatis is so wild to me. So wild, right? I understand he has been playing horribly, but what does booing do for this team? Like, yeah, again, he's not playing well, but like, why would you want to boo somebody? Clearly, he's not trying, right? You're just kicking him while he's down. I think that's so disgusting, in my opinion. You can tell me what you think. I think, in my opinion, like, imagine if you're like at your kid's baseball game and like you see him strike out and you start booing him. You know what I mean? Like, that's just Bush League, in my opinion. I don't know if Bush League applies to that, but I hate it. Right? I feel a certain way about Padres fans booing Tatis Jr. You can expect / want better of your players without being total meanies. Players have slumps. You think booing it makes it better. Booing him makes it better. That's not who we are in San Diego. Yeah, it's just it grinds my gears a little bit to see people boo Tatis like that. Especially because Tatis has done so much for this culture, so much for this team, so much for like the overall dynamic. He's absolutely loved by everyone, and just because he hasn't played as good this year as he has the past couple of years, you boo him. That is whatever. You understand how I feel. And again, another doomer take. In the deepest, darkest recesses of my brain, I wish we'd never got that insane first month from Fernando this season. It helped the team bank wins that they'll certainly need, but the whiplash going from a month where he looked like the best player to 3+ months of him being a league average hitter just freaking sucks. My heart tells me he'll be a great hitter again. My head isn't so. League average hitter would be a huge upgrade to whatever this is right now, to be honest. And then a little bit of hope. Yeah, he's been really awful this month, but he had 158 weighted runs created plus, again, 100 being average in July, so not far removed from being great for a little while. And then other people went down in the conversation saying, well, that's because he got on base and he got walks and his base running. But like I said in that video I talked about, that's what makes him good. You know what I mean? Like if he can't be hitting home runs, he'll put himself on base and he'll score. Right? I think we saw he was like top 5 in the league in runs overall. So he's a valuable player in his own way, and he's literally won us games with his defense when he like robbed the home runs. Right? Like he's won us games this year with just his defense. So again, it annoys me. And I've seen some of your comments, right? And I'm sure it's either a troll or you're like a brand new baseball fan or you're like 12 and you live in your parents' basement. But some people are out here like, oh, we should have traded Tatis. Like he's washed. Someone called Tatis lazy in the comment section. Like lazy. Like what part of him seems lazy to you? He man hustles every single night. I mean, obviously, if it's like a ground ball, he's not gonna like full speed sprint like Machado or like what Machado doesn't do, which is full speed sprint. If you want to call Machado lazy, I would. I don't agree with you, but I would make it would make more sense for you to say that to him and not Tatis. Right? If you think we should trade Tatis genuinely, and I mean this with all the love in my heart, you're a casual and you're a slight dum dum. I love you, but you're a slight dum dum, and you shouldn't think that. That is stupid. He is our franchise cornerstone. He will be here for like 80 more years. Why? Why would you want to do that? Right? People want to trading Machado too. Machado, again, I would understand more than Tatis, but why would we also trade Machado? He literally like owns a soccer team for San Diego, right? He is so San Diego. I don't think there's another more San Diego player on this team than Machado. You know what I'm saying? But baseball game aside, the treatment Tatis is getting has genuinely grinded my gears. And if you want to call me a little simp fanboy, that's fine, right? I'm a Padres fan. I will root for anybody. I rooted for Eric Hosmer. And you saw how horrible you played. And I still never hated Eric Hosmer. I know a lot of the fan base does. Never once did I genuinely hate Eric Hosmer. And maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just stupid for always believing in my players. My players, do I own them? Sure, whatever, right? I don't know. Let me know how you guys feel. Do you think I'm over emotional and over attached? Because probably, right? But let me know how you feel. But let me again. I'll go back to this. Did I forget something? Okay, we'll come back to that. Sorry, I forgot my own pictures. So we'll talk about the pitching real quick. So Walker Buehler has allowed at least one run every game he's pitched in 2025, except May 20th, and then today, since the first time since May 18th, 2024, completed 6 innings and allowed no runs. So while Tatis was a big, I won't say a big problem, but a huge, not great game from him today, nobody else had a great game, right? I mean, Arraez had 2 hits, cool, right? Machado. Sorry, someone came in. I forgot to turn my recording light on. Yeah, no one had like a great game today, right? I mean, Merrill didn't have a good game. Bryce Johnson had a better game than Jackson Merrill. Also, I don't really like when we sub out our good players and basically give up. It's just a me thing. I know it's a long season, but yeah, I mean, even Laureano didn't have a good game today. He had the RBI. Don't get me wrong, but 4-0-4. I don't know. It just when we face a player who has like one of the worst ERAs in the league and one of the worst pitchers in the away circumstances, and we can't even score a run on him, it was one of those days, right? I'm not gonna put too much stock in today and be like, oh, this team is downward trajectorying and we should tank and hope next season's better. It's one game. It is literally one game. We could bounce back tomorrow. Michael King starts tomorrow. Let's get hyped for that. Like, it's one game. Everyone chill out, right? I'm not going to overreact on this, which is crazy coming from me because I overreact on everything. But let's just take a chill pill. Take a little chill pill, right? One game. One game. But yeah, pitching wise too, another thing we should take a chill pill on. First of all, Matsui, not great, right? No, I'm not gonna defend Matsui. I've tried so much. It hasn't worked. Now I'm gonna defend Sean Reynolds. You might have forgotten, but when we first called up Sean Reynolds to the major leagues against Colorado, he sucked. And I swear to God, he went for the rest of his like outings was amazing. Right? Now I know some of you guys are probably gonna comment before watching this video and be like, sell Sean Reynolds. No, Sean Reynolds is a good piece. He's not David Morgan, obviously, but he went out there. He didn't complain. He sucked it up, got the outs, and we've seen him pitch good. So I don't want to see any Sean Reynolds hate. I don't want to see any Nick Pivetta hate. I'll allow Yuki Matsui hate, even though he's my Pookie. I'll allow it because he's played horribly. But yeah, again, like I said, offense not great. We're now 3 back from the Dodgers. Again, we shouldn't really worry about the standings in the West or trying to dethrone the Dodgers. Let's just worry about getting the playoffs. And then tomorrow, I'm so excited to see Michael King. I'm honestly a little worried because his first or his last rehab start wasn't great, and the Red Sox are like hot as heck right now. So I'm worried, but I'm optimistic. Let's put it that way. But yeah, I don't know what else I can really talk about. Oh, I do have that's the wrong screen. I do have the Nick Pivetta starts recently. Like, look at his ERA from July, 1.17. Right, he had one bad game. So if I see any Nick Pivetta hate, I'm crashing out. I swear to God, I'm crashing out. Let's just, again, like I said, chill pills. Ooh, take a chill pill. It was one game. We're gonna come back. We can't sweep every opponent, especially the Red Sox, so we're really good. Let's this. And I did have a picture I forgot to bring up. Flush it, forget it. Come back tomorrow, hit some balls, keep the faith. Let's freaking go, San Diego. Sad Pivetta had a rough one. He'll bounce back. Took quite a bit of scrolling to find a reasonable take. Thank you. So, to recap really quick. Stop booing Tatis. You're an idiot if you want to trade him. I love you, but you're an idiot. Calm down. One game. Let's take a breath. Nick Pivetta, still good. Sean Reynolds, I'll defend you. Yuki Matsui, I'm losing hope. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know about your opinions today. I know I put out a lot of hot takes today, so let me know what you think. Don't call me an idiot unless you want to, but I'll probably delete your comment. But in a nice way, tell me why you agree with me or why you think I'm wrong. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe as always and have a fantastic rest of your night. Go Padres. See y'all tomorrow.